So, good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking about for the, third or fourth time? Maybe fourth, I can't remember. We're going to be talking about Moises Caicedo. This time, another twist in the tale as he's now going to Chelsea. Now, before we do get into what has happened since I've done that last video, which a lot has happened since then, remember you all like, subscribe and share the content around the last video on Caicedo. It did very well actually. It put up some decent numbers. The one I done before that about the Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal preview, or sorry, not Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest preview. Night and day between the two videos, but I think I've learnt my lesson to not put. I think to wait till one video does well and then sort of let that cook, if you want to say that. So I definitely know to do that next time instead of putting two videos out in a very short space of time. But look, since I did do that last Caicedo to Chelsea or Liverpool video, I think about an hour after I had uploaded it, a lot of stuff happened. Now, if you're unaware, I think it was £111 million that Liverpool were put in to bid for Caicedo. So we're thinking, he's gonna go to Liverpool now. I think we thought Chelsea's chase of him was finally over. They were unable to get him. They may have ended up going in for Lavia. But I think the mistake that Liverpool made was they didn't actually agree personal terms. And it was clear, according to multiple reports such as Fabrizio and all them lot, that Caicedo did want to prefer to go to Chelsea over Liverpool, no matter how much the club had bidded for him. So yeah, since then Caicedo has been said to agreed a £150 million fee to go to Chelsea with a contract until 2031, it says on here, with an option of 2032. Now, this whole saga of Liverpool trying to get him, it's a bit mad, isn't it? Because look, I watched the Chelsea versus Liverpool game last night. It ended 1-1. It was I think first half it was alright. Second half it was a bit messy, particularly in both midfields, and you could clearly see that those both clubs, they needed a midfielder or someone to be in front of the back four, and Liverpool definitely needed it the most. I think McAllister and Soberside had played alright. I think Cody Gakpo as a midfielder wasn't that great, let's be honest. And on the other side, Enzo Fernandez, he done really well for Chelsea, but just the amount of times one team was going through like that straight at the other team was baffling. And the fact that Liverpool had even put the amount of money they put on for Caicedo, I think that kind of shot themselves in the foot in now, because I think every single club knows that they have 111 million, because I think they put about £50 million in for Lavia. There has been a report actually about I think they got a £60 million deal agreed, but I think at the time they just told the world that they had £111 million. So I think the rise in price for Lavia, I think that was due to that, the clubs knowing they got money, so trying to get as much as they can out of them. And I think with the Caicedo's Liverpool situation, I think it shows that there's a myth about European football being a pool for players. I think that's a complete myth, because the way that Chelsea managed to get this deal done like a couple of days after Liverpool were in for him, shows that if the player wants money, they'll go for it. And the fact that Caicedo's from Ecuador, which is one of the poorest countries on the planet, you could tell he just wants to help his family be secure, and I guess you can understand that, to be fair. And now that he's gone to Chelsea, he's probably going to be on about maybe at least 200 grand a week. I think he's all sorted. So yeah, that is it from the Caicedo saga, I guess. It's finally over. I think he has passed his medical, according to Sky Sports News. I was watching that earlier downstairs, and within the next couple of days, or within the next day, he will be announced as a Chelsea player. Now, will Liverpool go back in for Lavia? Will Chelsea go in for Lavia? I mean, it'd be a bit mad if Chelsea managed to get Lavia and Caicedo and Liverpool left with nothing. So that would be a bit, Klopp would be in the mud, wouldn't he? So look, I'm going to end it here. That is finally the Caicedo saga over. That's my third or fourth video on this channel about Caicedo. So now we know he's definitely going to Chelsea, which I did predict in my past two videos. I will drop a review, sorry, about all the Premier League games that were happening across the weekend. Obviously, Manchester United play Wolves tonight, so we're going to wait for that game to go by, and then I'll do a review for the weekend. Also got the Super Cup final coming up soon between Manchester City and Sevilla. Definitely be looking forward to that, and if there is any more transfer news, I will bring that to you on this channel as soon as I can, or as soon as it comes out. So I'm going to end it here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, all that stuff, and I will see you a lot in a bit.